Hello, 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 everybody. It is Burns. Oh my gosh, it's Burns. We are 2 hours behind on the start of class today, but that's okay. Better late than never. It's been a hell of a ride. Am I right? Am I right? It seems to be looking good on my end right now. We have been having some connectivity issues. Yes, we have. We have been in class off and on for the past 2 hours trying to get this to work. And I think this might be working. I think it might be working. Oh my God. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Okay, let's keep moving. So today, by the way, welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. We are in my gorgeous, isn't this a cute kitchen? Oh my God, I love our kitchen. I see a drawer that's open down there, and that's going to bug me. So I'm going to push it in. Wait. Welcome to my kitchen. I am Burns. I'm your certified detox specialist. And today we are making something absolutely delicious for dinner tonight or tomorrow night or whenever. But this is a really fast, easy to create recipe that even your heartiest, meatiest, meat-loving guys are going to absolutely adore, because it's got that meaty, that rich, that umami, that full mouth sensation that you want when you're chewing food, right? So this is what we're going to do today. We're not even going to, the issue was, I don't know what the connectivity issue was, but I'm hardwired in right now to the modem, and everything is going to work just fine, Cindy. It's been frustrating. I called my internet service provider, and apparently everything was fine on the account. Everything was fine on their end as far as they could see. And I was on hold with the tech department. This is even after I wired the modem into my laptop into the modem. And let me just share this out with our beautiful juicing communities as we just chat and catch up on this. So I guess, I don't know what it was. After I connected it, I went on and I was like, you know what, let me go in while I'm waiting for the tech department. Let me go into my test page and see if this isn't going to work. And sure enough, it worked, and it worked just fine. So I'm like, okay, let's go. We're going to just keep on moving. All right. Sometimes things can really get under our skin. Whew. And today was one of those days where and the same thing was happening last night. So right now it looks like, hey, Emoji King is in the house. Yes. Right now it looks like everything is working just fine. So if you're tuning in and you're seeing good sound, good picture, I figured it out and I sorted it out, and now we're ready to go. I'm sipping on some beautiful coconut water right now, as we say in Trinidad. So we're going to just wait for a minute for people in the class to tune in. And while we do that, let me give a little quick introduction to anybody who might be popping in for the first time ever. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am your certified detox specialist. I have been certified by the incredible Dr. Robert Morse, ND, in through his International School of Detoxification. I decided to take the course and to become certified because I wanted to heal my body, and I didn't want to have any, but is this really what's really happening? What does this all really mean? I wanted to know with absolute certainty that I was healing my body in the most comprehensive way with the best practices from Dr. Morse himself. So that's why I signed up to become certified, because I wanted to have complete confidence, complete posture within myself that what I was doing was going to be perfect for my healing. I was 9 years in, this past spring, I was signed up for my third open abdominal surgery. And thank God for COVID, because had it not been for that, they would have wheeled me right in right away. And I had to wait. I had to wait. And in that pause time when I was waiting, for a surgery date. And I was waiting and being very aware that I had literally put my life on hold again. I would put my life on hold for that phone call for when I would be scheduled for that phone call. And it was like a waiting game. Like it could be tomorrow, it could be 2 months from now. And I decided that I didn't want to wait. I decided that I wanted to be completely open to the solution that would heal my body. And I just let myself be open to it. And the next day, bam, falling in my lap, juicing. Couple weeks after that, bam, in my lap, again, more information to heal my body in the most effective way in the form of Dr. Robert Morse. I started looking at all of his YouTube videos and studying what he was about. And it just completely changed my perspective and my life. And I decided right away, I need to become certified just because I want to have absolute certainty that what I'm doing to heal myself is I'm having all of that information. And the beautiful thing that came out of that was that I started to share my story on social media, and I started to inspire other people to start juicing. And one after the other, people were contacting me. Burns, I started this because of you and what I saw you doing. And I'm healing my body from this, that, the other, all kinds of stuff. And this has turned into a community like nothing I've ever been a part of. And I've been a part of some beautiful online communities. I've been a part of beautiful teaching opportunities. I'm a certified Ontario, Canada teacher, and nothing has compared to what we are doing here. So another bad nerve day for you, roll me a joint. Hey man, I'm always medicated. I'm high on life, baby. Usually don't have a joint until the evening when Dally gets home. So I will hold off on that. Good morning, Sharon. Good afternoon, Sharon. How are you? So great to see you here again. Thank you so much for being part of this community. Oh my God, I love it. You guys are amazing. You're amazing. You stick by me. You hold space for me while I'm going through all the technical craziness. You come back on here when I go live 2 hours after class is supposed to have started. We do this every single day. At noon Eastern Standard Time. I do a morning class on my rebounder where we inspire each other to keep on bouncing. Keep on bouncing. Listen, we got to learn to keep on rolling with the punches. You know what I'm saying? Even when it gets frustrating, even when it feels like, oh my God, what the hell is going on? Woo, sorting out tech issues ain't easy, let me tell you. But I'm happy to see that my Facebook feed is looking half decent. The picture is rolling. I'm not getting any funky sound and don't sound like a cartoon character. I'm hardwired in. Go check out my stories. I just took you to the computer store while I got the Ethernet cable to hardwire this in. And we're rolling, we're rocking, and we're rolling. We're rocking to Apple for the Teacher. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I've actually gotten apples from my student. It was the cutest thing. Oh my God. I had my first year of teaching, I taught grade 7, and I had the most amazing class. I mean, they were the most challenging, probably because, it was grade 7 and 8. Those hormones were just crazy. But anyhow, even at grade 7, 12 years old, I still had the kids that they would always bring me apples. They'd put a little apple on my desk. This is for you, Miss Bedard. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, thank you. So thank you. I appreciate the apple emoji, like you absolutely know, because you know my heart. And thank you. I've been a member of the Dr. Morse Herbal. Do you pronounce the H? Tell me if you pronounce the H or not. Are we live now? Frig, yeah. It is working for me. It's finally working for me. You're a trooper. I am determined, Karen. I know that you guys are loving the classes. I am loving the classes. We're growing as a community, and I am not one to give up. I will find a way. I will figure out all the ways that I know may work, and I will find a way to come and make sure that this happens, because this is an important part of all of our experience here. This is an important, these classes, if you're just tuning in for the first time ever, thank you so much. Thank you so much for putting up with all of the rigmarole that sometimes we have to go through to get this technology sorted out. And I'm sipping on the coconut water that I busted open those coconuts this morning or this afternoon. And I'm just going to chat just a little bit longer, and then we're going to get into our recipe, okay? Because we filled up the blender and everything. I waited. I didn't want to move ahead on the recipe. I'm like, no, the class is going to want to see this. Like, I want to really show this to you guys, and I want us to enjoy this experience of making it together, because number one, I have tweaked the recipe. And what I'm going to do is, I was going to do this beforehand. I'm going to pop up the recipe on the screen. It's going to be sideways. But when I pull it up, I want you to take a screenshot of it. Or you can go to, actually, I'm not going to do that. Should I do that? Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. But I want you, if you want to get a good, proper photo of this, if it doesn't come out really clear on your screen, what I want you to do is go over to the Facebook group, The Real Juicy Detox, and this will be, this is already uploaded in our photo albums there. But this is the Facebook group right here, The Real Juicy Detox, and come on over and check it out. Okay, so how do I get this over to you? Okay, so I can share this right to my iMac. I'm on my iPad, where I have this drawn out in a drawing app called Procreate. And what I've done is I've just sent it over to my iPad. There we go. Untitled Artwork 9. Okay, thank you. And I'm just going to upload it here as an overlay. Let's see if this all works, people, because you know. No, I gotta pull it. I gotta do it sideways. It's let's see what happens on this overlay. I think I just might need to lay it on its side over. Yeah, see, it's like this. Let me see. See how small that is? That's not gonna work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just ask you, it is in the description in the YouTube video below where this recipe can be found. And we're going to go over it as well. So get a pencil and a notepad out if you want to write it down. The H is optional, right? Herbal, right? Herbs or herbs. You say herbs, herbs. I don't say it like that. I say herbs. Thank you so much, Sharon. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Yeah. Rosie's in the house. Okay. All right. Yes. Come on. I don't want to start the recipe part. Guys, if you could smell this right now, it smells so good. I'm so excited to make this. This is one of our family's favorite dishes. This is one of our favorite meals to enjoy as raw vegan. You know, when you just want that spicy kind of chili, especially as winter is kind of starting to, fall in the northern hemisphere anyhow. It's starting to get a little bit cooler, and sometimes you just want something a little bit warm and spicy and meaty. This is a great chili to make. Now, are you going to think that, oh my God, that has meat in it? And ooh, I fooled you. It's raw. No, it's going to actually, the texture is going to be very satisfying. And it is the flavor, just the aroma coming out of this right now is just phenomenal. You guys, I'm so excited that you're here to experience this, like, honestly. So what is in here so far? Karen said, you said earlier that sweet potatoes aren't good for us. You know what? It's not that they're not good for you. It's that it's very starchy. And that starch, the sugars in that starch are just, when cooked, going to be harder on the digestion. It's okay to eat them in moderation. Listen, island people drop the H, right, Carlene? Thank you, girl. You can have it in moderation, but what a lot of us find is that, like, I think it was you actually that was saying, you know, I've been doing them big time. I would stay away from the starches, babe, and just see how your body feels. Remember you were saying that adding in the cooked sweet potatoes was kind of a slippery slope for you. I think it's because it's really, it's going into that starch zone. Nikki, bless in the house. Carlene, yes, we do. We have a lot of Caribbean people here. I'm from Trinidad. Where are you from again, Nikki? And Carlene? I forget. Cannabis is herb. Yes, right? Cannabis is herb. Traditional medicinals are considered herbs. That's right. Jamaica in the house. Beautiful. My beautiful Jamaican queen. So what is in this blender so far is right in the recipe, but the recipe card that's posted in you know what? I want to put this up on the screen for you guys so you can let me select all of this. I'm just going to rotate it sideways. And then I'm going to go. I don't know if that'll work, but let's see. Oh, hold on. A try and a ting, as we say in Trinidad. It worked. Okay, my ting worked. My ting walking. It walking. Walk it up. All right. It is working. I am going to Jamaica for you as well, Carlene. That is so cool. Awesome. Okay, so this did work. IMG 1837. Okay, let me pull this up here for you guys. Oh my God, it smells so good. There we go. Okay, let's see if this doesn't work any better. So, like I said, this photo is actually in our Facebook group, yeah? It's trying to upload. 1 second. Oh, okay. So screen shoot this. And we're going to work through it, but that's what we're doing. So you can turn your phone sideways or not, or just turn your head. But inside of this blender, we've got see on the bottom half. So the top part is all the chunky tomato and corn base. Now, I am not eating corn anymore in my diet. So I'm not eating corn anymore in my diet. So I'm going to be replacing the corn with some sweet peppers chopped up. So the first top part is 3 cups of coarsely chopped, partially dehydrated tomatoes, although I'm not using partially dehydrated tomatoes because I don't have that. I'm just going to use regular, fully normal, fresh tomatoes. And I'm going to do the 2 cups of fresh corn. And then I'm going to do in the blender here, this is where I've got the base. So do you guys have the screenshot of this? Because I'm going to turn it off now. You got it? You got it? Okay. So I'm going to turn that off. Did that work? Oh, there we go. I see it on the screen now. Okay, so yeah. I have a bit, there's like a 15-second delay. Oh, that was off pretty quickly. Let me put it back on. I thought it was on longer. Okay, so in this beautiful blender, this beautiful Vitamix blender, we've got 2 cups of chopped tomatoes, 1 red bell pepper, half of a jalapeno. I did not put that in yet, so let's get that in there. Half of a jalapeno, half of an onion, 1 stalk of celery, 5 medjool dates. I've got 1 garlic clove, a large one. I got a half a cup of pumpkin seeds, 1 cup of soaked sun-dried tomatoes, but I didn't soak them because I forgot, and I just added in the dry sun-dried tomatoes, so they're not in oil, right? They're in the dry package, and I added the half a cup of water that I would have reconstituted them in, and then I added these seasonings: half a tablespoon of cumin. Hold on, let me pull this back up on my Procreate app here. Half a tablespoon of cumin, half of a tablespoon of smoked paprika, half of a tablespoon of chipotle powder, half of a tablespoon of chili powder. And then instead of the wakame flakes, I used 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of salt. I added in 1 teaspoon of chili powder, but it might have been 2. I think it was 2. I haven't added in the tahini as yet, but I'm going to add in, but I did add in 1/4 cup of the raw agave syrup. And this is going to be, and then the other things I added in. Okay, I added in 2 tablespoons of this seasoning sauce. So this is a teriyaki sauce. It's a soy-free seasoning. And the ingredients in this bad boy are coconut sap, organic coconut sap, so the sap of a coconut tree, sea salt, organic ginger, organic onion, organic garlic, organic cayenne pepper. So this is going to add a really nice, it almost smells like soy sauce, but it is really clean. And I don't eat any soy in my diet at all because that is going to mess up my estrogen levels. And I do not recommend it. I do not feed it to myself or my family. Yes, Kathy, girl, I am back. I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, it did. We got it. We got it. Mix the, yes, you want to mix the lime and the coconut. Yeah, man. What do you mean? I didn't. I just have it. Good old straight up coconut water. It's so good. A little bit sweet, not too much, light coconut flavor, delicious. Do you know that coconut water is about as close to blood plasma as anything else on the planet? It's very close to blood plasma. Yes, that's what I say. Unless your name is Herb, then herbs are herbs. Exactly. That's what I think. Okay, so into here, so in addition to what's on the menu card, because I need to rewrite that menu card a little bit, I've used the Coconut Secret, as I said, the Coconut Secret teriyaki sauce, soy-free. I use, instead of the maple syrup, I use the agave, raw agave organic syrup. And everything else that's in there is right on the card, but I did not put in the jalapeno, or as I call it here, the jalapeno. The jalapeno. So I'm going to put a good, well, that much. Sometimes I kind of tend to overdo it on the seasoning, and I don't want to do that. There's no seeds in here, which is fine. I can always add more, you know what I mean? But I cannot take it away. Oh, and I also wanted to add a tiny, like 3 or 4 drops of smoked hickory to this as well. What are those flakes that you mentioned? The wakame flakes. Yes, WAKAME. They're listed on the bottom of the recipe card. So that is what I'm not using in here. I'm using salt instead. Yeah. Yes, girlfriend, we are live. Hello. We're live. Burns likes it spicy. I like it a little spicy, not too much. So where is that? I think I put it in the fridge. Let me go get that. Hold on. So I'm just going to add a couple of drops of this liquid smoke. 1, 2, well, 3, 4. That's all I want. Just a tiny bit of smokiness because, it's chili, right? So that's it. I'm just going to pop the lid on, make sure that it's nice and tight, just like so. And I'm going to blend that up until smooth. How easy, how simple is that, right? One thing that I love about this Vitamix is the plunger. The plunger is really, really good. I love that. There is a really great preset function for blending and pureeing on here. There's also a function for crushing ice and making warm soup, believe it or not. So there you have it. Oh, that smells so good. Nice and thick. So this is the creamy base. And in the recipe, as it is written, it is, I only use half of it. That is so good. That is so good, you guys. The perfect amount of smokiness. A beautiful tomato base, but not, I don't know. It tastes exactly like a perfect chili sauce. Not too sweet, not too spicy, not too smoky, just the perfect balance of everything. Oh my God. Yes, that is so good. Okay. One thing that I love to get to use with my Vitamix is this long neck bottle scraper spatula. This gets the stuff out from the edges and the sides here really well. And trust me, you would think that this is just a, insignificant thing. It's like, no, it's so necessary. I think that is actually really, really good. And I'm going to be putting some more. I think the sauce can be a little bit, just a tiny bit spicier. And what I love about it, there's no bitterness at all. I have a really, I'm really sensitive to bitter flavors, especially in food once it has been blended, This is absolutely perfect. So good. I want to pour it out into a container. And like I said, for this recipe, I don't use all of it. I just use half of it. So let me rinse this off. And one thing that I love about this raw vegan, oh, by the way, shoot, I forgot to say, I was going to say one thing I love about this raw vegan lifestyle is that nothing sticks to anything because I don't use any oil, but actually I used 2 tablespoons of olive oil in here as well. So I need to adjust the recipe card to include that as well. But it is really, really lovely. This would be perfect on a raw vegan pizza. And this entire thing that's going to come together when we just put in these chopped tomatoes and chopped peppers, some roasted chestnuts. And remember I was saying in Dollarama yesterday, and I was back there again today. No, not today, yesterday. I should have picked more of these up and I did not, but I have 1 package, so that will be enough. Sometimes you just have to make do with what you've got, right? Yes, Karen is making hers now too. How did your sauce come out, babe? Is it good? Is it, did you put in those other additional things? You may not have this soy replacement, but that's okay. If you have soy, use a little bit of soy sauce. So just for today, and try to get your hands on the coconut nectar. Shit, there's one other thing I forgot that I added as well. I'm so sorry. Pure ground coriander. Just coriander spice. And I used 1 teaspoon of this. I didn't use any pepper or anything like that, just a little bit of salt. Oh, hey, I'm a bit behind you. Yeah, no soy. All good, all good, all good. The rest you're going to be able to catch up, no problem, because I'm just going to be chopping up some veggies now. So I'm just going to put that over there. Actually, I'm not going to take any out or anything. You get the idea of what it looks like. So I'm going to get a bowl, and the bowl that I'm going to use is going to be my serving bowl as well. So I like to dirty as little dishes as possible because usually it's a heck of a mess up in here. A heck of a mess. These peppers, I've already washed them. I really did, I promise. I'm sometimes notorious for not washing my stuff. I know. Don't judge. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. So we got the technology part sorted out, right? Because it looks like the picture is working. The sound is good. Right? Strategies for helping you with what to serve your families. So our families, a lot of us who are here have the responsibility of food prep for the family, right? Let me know in the comments. Just say in the comments, I do the food or whatever, or raise your hand and just say, yep, I make all the food. Let me know if you're the one that makes all the food. I mean, or if you're responsible for doing the groceries. I mean, I know I was really, fired up last night and this morning about what we feed our families, right? Yes, I totally get it. You don't want to be picking you need to pick your battles, right? It's not about you saying to your family that you demand that they eat like you do. No, not at all. Oh God. Nobody's open to that, right? Am I freezing again? Refresh. There we go. I am frozen. I'm frozen. I am frozen. Oh well, I'm just going to keep on chopping. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, oh well. Such is life in the tropics. What's happening on the YouTube? Let's see. That one was gone. I tell ya, girl. I tell ya. Sometimes they're very interesting. You know what I'm saying? Just body. Mine is not just body. Mine is full on buffering. I might add. What are you gonna do? You know? What are you gonna do? I'm just gonna keep on going because I wanna enjoy this tonight with my family. So we'll see how it goes. It's funny. It flickered on my laptop here. Are we here? Are we live? Where did you guys go? Oh my God. Hi, everybody. I'm back. I am back. Went and rebooted. So let's see if it works. Oh, seems like we're working. Okay. So where was I? I'm chopping up the peppers for our chili. I left out the corn because I really don't want to have corn. I was doing some research on corn and if its efficacy to use as a food. You know what I mean? It's very hard to digest corn. Corn is actually one of those foods that most people, in fact, nobody can digest it properly. You see that when you eat corn, you know how its sound is funny now. I'm just going with it, babe. I'm sorry. I can't. Is my mic? Let me check the mic. So challenging. So oh no, wait. Hyper. Okay, now our sound should be good, right? Right. Okay. So corn, and thank you guys so much for standing by. You got my back. You guys have my back so much, and I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I know you're here. I know you're waiting. I know you're feeling my pain. I know we're not alone in this, but I just want to pick up right from where we left off. Okay? May as well. Hey, look, I matched my food today. Isn't this a cute shirt though? Can we just talk about how cute this shirt is for a minute? Like, look at how cute. It's ginormous. Isn't it cute? It's got this little folk arty kind of floral design. I absolutely love it. So thank you guys so much for having my back and for sticking with this and for just being like the best. You guys are absolute troopers. I just so appreciate you so much. Thank you. So I'm not using corn in the recipe as it was originally written. What I'm doing is I'm instead replacing that corn with peppers because we really all have a hard time digesting corn. And even if it is ground up, still, just chemically speaking, it is very, very challenging for our bodies to deal with that. You know what I mean? And unless you can find corn that is non-GMO and organic, it's going to be inflammatory to your system. And while you might be able to find non-GMO, it may not be organic and vice versa. And how do you even really know? Apparently they say that bees will cross-pollinate, and they don't they don't say, oh wait, we can't pollinate those that field because it's non-GMO and we want no, it just, bees will pollinate all of it, so it's all cross-pollinated. So I really don't want to use that in my repertoire anymore because I'm very much aware that I'm very inflammatory. I have a tendency to become inflamed easily. So all I'm doing here is I'm adding in the yellow peppers to the orange pepper and to the red pepper, nicely diced, just like so. Is it better? Is it any better, guys? Let me know. How is the sound now? Is it better? Let me know, okay? I'm continuing on though. I'm like, I gotta get this dinner on the table. It's 3:00 and I want to get this beautiful meal ready, and I want it to be marinating for a bit so that by the time my delicious lover comes home, it'll be nice and perfect and ready for him and for us to enjoy. This is the kind of chili that you can eat on a salad, right? You can pile this onto some of that delicious tortillas that we made yesterday. You can put it onto a raw vegan pizza crust. Oh my goodness. So, so good everywhere. Family favorite, huge family favorite of ours. It's perfect sounding. Yay. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I really need a new laptop. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty convinced that this one is just on its last leg. Anyhow, it's okay. Everything will get sorted out in the timing that it needs to. And in the meantime, you guys get to see me fail forwards and fall on my face left, right, and center. How lucky for you. You will be some of the few people that will be able to say, my God, we were there when it all started. For real, that's going to happen. You're going to say that. You're going to be like, oh my God, Burns. You can come to my whatever event and you're going to say, oh my God, Burns, remember me? I was with you from the beginning. And I'm going to say, Karen, girl, Carlene, what you talking about, girl? Of course I remember you. I thought about you every single night. I thought about you all throughout the day when I was running around trying to get this damn technology thing to work so that we can have our daily classes. How you mean? Do I remember you? I'll be like, girl, look at you go. Look at how many people you've helped. Look at how many lives you've changed. Look at how much of your life you've changed. Woo! I got full body goosebumps going on. Full body goosebumps, knowing that you guys are here with me from the beginning. My husband and kids are addicted to popcorn. Well, what could we eat instead of popcorn? You're going to have to just find different things. They're addicted to stuff that's killing them. Right? What are they looking for? What kind of popcorn? Is it the popcorn with cheese? Is it buttery popcorn? Is it the sweet popcorn? What is it they're addicted to? I bet you money they're addicted to the sweet or the savory. That's their candida talking. That's their yeast infections talking, right? It's okay to be addicted to stuff that we're addicted to, but it's not okay to continue to feed those addictions and expect that we're going to have good health. You feed those addictions, you feed the candida, you're just going to have more candida problems. How do you know you're feeding candida? Because you're craving sweet carbohydrates, complex carbs, the bread, the pasta, the craving of all that stuff is feeding candida. So we got to do whatever we can to get that candida starved out of our bodies so that we don't have those cravings anymore. And the best way to do that is fruits, melons, and berries, baby. We know the drill. Now, getting your husband and kids to understand that's your job. That's your job, and that's my job to help them understand. But don't for a minute think that, because they're kids or because it's your husband that they can't change. They absolutely can change, Okay, so what I've got in here is 2 red peppers, 1 yellow pepper, and 1 orange pepper. I've got that in there. I'm kind of debating which of the tomatoes to use. I really love these tomatoes, these Wild Wonders. These guys are very sweet. They're almost like mini heirloom tomatoes. I'm going to wash them off. And Dolly doesn't like, look at how cool this is. Look at this. It looks like a pepper. Dolly says he doesn't like cherry tomatoes, but I think if I quartered these, he's not going to notice. By the time all this gets mixed together and it gets the marinade poured over top of it. And I can see that we're buffering again. What the hell? What the holy hell? I don't know. Wow, Cindy. Organic homemade popped corn. Apparently popcorn is very mucus producing. I don't know. I find that when I eat popcorn, which I haven't in a while, it can definitely feel very mucus producing. Again, my thing just flickered over here and now it froze over there. Fuck. Popcorn is toxic, they say. Yeah, I believe it. Parasite M and Parasite G really help with your cravings. Yeah, because Parasite G is, yeah, both of those are really good for cravings. Look at this tomato. This is so cool. These tomatoes, look at how cool this looks. It's frozen again. Jesus. Oh. Do not understand. Maybe it is because it is on the MacBook. Maybe if I got Dolly's computer fired up and went on this on his side, I don't know. All I know that this is very frustrating, very hard to watch, very hard to broadcast. So I'm just going to keep on cutting tomatoes and not let it bother me because it doesn't matter, because now it seems like it is fine. I really apologize, you guys. I'm so sorry. So sorry. So since Dolly is not a fan of the cherry tomatoes, I'm cutting them up small. Maybe he won't notice. Maybe it'll be so wrapped up in that delicious marinade that he will not even care. Because I know when he had them on the pizza, I think he was fine with it once everything kind of came together, you know. Sometimes our men can be like babies, you know. The yellow tomatoes are delicious. You know, sometimes the guys can be like babies, very set in their ways, very much, you know, used to what they're used to. And therefore, they don't want to try anything new. And that's okay. Your job as the head of the household, like Big Brother, as head of household, your task is to, is that what they say? I don't know. The yellow ones are so yummy. Are they your favorite too, Cindy? Oh my God. The yellow ones, the orange ones. Oh my God, these guys. Woo. It's like candy. It is like candy. So, you know, sometimes our family members can be really, you know, super picky. That's okay. They're allowed to be picky. And I'm allowed to choose what I want to make, right? I want you to make me steak. Well, I'm not cooking dead flesh anymore, honey. But if you want to make a steak, or maybe we go out to dinner and you can have a steak at dinner, but I'm not cooking it. I'm done. I'm not cooking that. But I'll cook you some beautiful raw vegan food. Sure, I'm happy to do that for you. Raw vegan food, fuck that, I want my meat. Okay, no problem. You know how to use a stove, right? You learned how to use a stove when you were, a single dude before we met? Right. You did not starve before you met me, right? Oh, right. You came directly from your mother's house to our house. Well, here's the stove. Let me show you how it works. And I'll throw you a couple YouTube videos so you can learn how to cook your own steak, because I'm not doing it anymore, babe. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not having a hand in your poisoning anymore. I'm sorry. I can't do that. I love you too much. But I'll make lots of extra of my raw vegan stuff and see if you like it. If you don't like it, I don't care, more for me. But try it. Mmm. Mm. 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 Coconut water for the win. For the win. So there are all different ways to go about, handling the whole, what am I going to feed the family? Sure, I'm on a juice cleanse. And sure, they're supporting me. They're like, Mom, you go, girl. You go, girl. I'm so proud of you, Mom. You're doing it. You're healing yourself. You are not on their journey and they are not on your journey. You are on your journey. You guys are accompanying each other on each other's journeys, right? But you are not on their journey, so you do not need to expect them to do exactly like you are doing. If they somehow realize how much better this is for them, like if you are at all wanting to, help them resonate with this better lifestyle, and they are in the same vibrational field as you are on this topic, and they decide that they want to also do this with you hand in hand, great. Look at all those seeds. Look at how cool that looks. The seeds are like almost look green. Then great. Like if they want to be with you on this journey hand in hand, like Sehar, right? Sehar and her daughter are doing this together. They're having beautiful detox experiences right at the same time. Amazing, like crazy, amazing, good. Then great, right? Sahara is not going to force her other children to eat this way because she knows she can't. We can't force anybody else to do something like this. But you have to make a decision on what you want to prepare for the family if food prep is falling into your realm. If you're in charge of food prep for the family, then you have to make some decisions about how you're going to resolve that. Which is what I had to do, right? I had to make some decisions. I am the mother of this ship. I am the mother. I am the one who buys the groceries. I am the one who makes the food. And I am the one who is making a conscious decision to not bring poison into my house. Because I've done that for 55 years, and now I understand what the repercussions of that are, especially once you're awake and once you realize what you were doing. And it's no longer something that I'm willing to continue to partake in. That's just me. That's just where I'm at with this. So if anybody wants me to make them anything, it's going to be what I want to make. It's going to be what I understand to be healthiest for us, right? And it's okay if they don't want that. If they want to have their pizza, fine, go order your pizza. I'm not making it though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making that kind of pizza, but hey, I'll make you a better pizza. I'll make you a pizza that you will be drooling over, waking up the next morning to eat it cold out of the fridge. You know, that kind of thing. I'm going to make stuff that is going to make me feel good after I eat it, not make me feel like, oh God, why did I eat that? Why did I eat that? Why did I do that to myself? You guys understand what I'm saying? What do you think? How do you feel about this whole topic about what you feed your family? I'm really interested to know. Really interested to know. Is this something that you want to be able to say to your family? Do you want to start being able to say, I can't make that for you. Sorry, honey. But you know where the stove is, right? Knock yourself out. Now, I know how hard that is because as women, you know, we are pleasers. We want our nest to be happy and harmonious, and God knows that's going to rock the boat for some of you. I am aware. How do you feel about it? You let me know in the comments. So I've got a large container of cherry tomatoes that I've quartered, and a 500 ml, I guess, container of yellow tomatoes. And look at this. Look at this bowl of beautiful aliveness. Can you get over this? I cannot. It's like, oh my God. Look. Isn't that amazing? Beautiful. So what I want to do now is I want to add in some green onions. I would like to add in some of the pickled jalapeno peppers. I was going to add in some more of this jalapeno as well, but the pickled jalapenos also give it a nice je ne sais quoi, a nice mouthfeel, a nice flavor as well. So I'm going to, let me get that green onion. And I also had some plantain. Oh, I have the roasted chestnuts. I have some really ripened plantain, you know, that plantain banana. And I kind of want to put one in. I know that sounds really crazy, but I do. So actually what I want to do here, and these are just roasted chestnuts, just like you see, like, you know, the roasted chestnuts roasting on an open fire. They're chestnuts. And chestnuts, like almonds, are two nuts that are alkaline when digested.
Ooh, you're pretty.
Thank you.
What do you make it?
I'm making some chili. Yeah,
Let's try it.
this chili is so good.
Come on.
Oh, are we back? We're back. Yay. So right here, I'm just chopping up. I mean, I'm not even bothering to get like a big chef's knife or whatever because I'm too lazy, and it's just like, this is good enough. So I'm just rough chopping, just rough chopping these chestnuts like so. Oh, the washing machine has an error on it, honey. Yeah, Dali has to fix it. So I've just got some roasted chestnuts chopped, rough chopped. That's going in. Just like so. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Love, love, love. Oh, and I also wanted to add in some chopped onion. So the original recipe did not have these additional things in there, but I think it really makes a nice difference. Okay, babe. All right. I'll see you soon, hun. Have fun. Mike, thank you so much, my friend. If you can hear this, I just read your whole message. You know what's interesting is that this laptop, I wiped it back to factory settings so that it would be all would have as the maximum memory. Technical glitches may slow you down, but nothing will stop you from sharing your story. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Every time it flickers like that on my side, it's this fucking laptop. I swear to God. It's driving me absolutely bananas. And I cannot even. It is all good. This will help me in so many ways that I cannot even know right now. We good. I'm just going to keep on going, guys. I'm just going to keep on going. I have no idea what. See, like now it's back. I'm not even kidding you. You heard all that, right? I was frozen on my Facebook stream. And so I didn't even know if you were going to hear that. But what Mike said was Burns hardwiring your laptop to your modem was definitely an excellent improvement over Wi-Fi for live streaming, right? Check that box off. Rebooting your device is always the best first aid to free up RAM cached memory. Check, did that. Other than that, review your laptop to find memory hog files such as videos and store these files to an external memory device. Already did that even before I wiped my laptop clean. Technical glitches may slow you down, but nothing will stop you from sharing your story, helping and inspiring others. And then I was like, yeah, man, I'm standing here and I'm like, this is probably all buffering. He's probably not even going to hear this. But yeah, I did that. I actually wiped my laptop down to the factory settings completely. Didn't restore it from anything. I'm like, screw it. I actually grandfathered this laptop to my daughter to use for, GarageBand and watching movies and stuff. And I said to her, "Hey, I'm wiping this clean. Is there anything on this laptop that you need that you cannot do without? If so, you need to save it now because I'm wiping it clean because I need to use this for multi streaming and I'm going to wipe it clean." And she's like, "Yeah, sure, no problem. Go ahead." So wiped it right back to factory settings. Like I'll tell you, Mike, about this Mac storage. I have on my my SS. Oh, and I just lost my camera. Wow. Wow. Dot. Want to go out, Dottie? Oh, hi, kitty. Okay. Yes, I know. I have to remember to take that off of yeah, and especially when I read the whole thing like this. Yeah. Let's see. So factory settings about this Mac. Let's see if this boots out my camera again. It shouldn't. In my about this Mac, I have 79.8 gigabytes available of 121 gigabytes on my storage. And I'm telling you, man, this was all working just fine not that long ago. Like, really, like, I don't know why it is so spotty. And my kitchen is backwards on my thing. Hold on. So I want to get my green onion, and I do want to have some of this plantain in here. I just feel like it's going to add a bit of meatiness, a bit of, these are overripe plantain, or plantain as many in North America pronounce it. In West Indies, we call it plantain. And I'm just going to, you can see this is really super ripe now. And when people see it, the bananas like this, the plantain like this in the store, they think they're bananas and they're like, oh my God, they're overripe. They're too, No, that's how you want it. And especially if you're eating this raw, which we are, you definitely want it super ripe like this. It's so delicious. When I was growing up, you know how I used to love eating these? I used to love eating these the way my mom made them. My mom would fry these in oil and sprinkle them with sugar, and OMG. OMG. So delicious. Hey, Vicky. Have you already blended those ingredients you had from before you left your house? I just opened your stream again. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So if you go back to the beginning, or if you have the patience, God bless you, to watch this from the beginning again. I did blend them up, and they're right here. And it smells and tastes delicious. And in addition, Gabrielle, to the ingredients on the recipe card, I also added in a couple other ingredients, which I will update the recipe card with and get that posted in the group. But just real quick, I added in some coconut aminos. So I'm just trimming off the any of the harder parts here that got left behind from the skin. And I'm just going to rough chop this plantain, and I'm going to add it into the chili because I like a little bit of I think this is going to be kind of like a meatiness to it. It's going to add that sweet kind of soft, meaty kind of bite every now and then that I think is going to be a nice complement to the crunchy, fresh veggies that we got going on here. So I'm just going to take this plantain, super ripe, and I'm just going to rough chop it just like so. I like having a lot of different textures, I think that's one of the things that makes this food so good. A lot of different layers of flavor and a lot of different textures, a lot of different flavor profiles. So we've got the sweet, we're going to have the savory, we'll have the sour, and we will not have any bitter. I freaking hate bitter. Don't like bitter at all in my food. How about you? How's about the yous? How's about the you? Hey, Vicky, how are you? I love you. So in that, the creamy base, I also added in 4 drops of this liquid smoke, and it's a fairly clean one. That is the Colgan liquid smoke brand. You want to grab a screenshot of that. Literally 4 drops of that. I also added in I added in a few, like 2 tablespoons of this. This is a soy-free teriyaki sauce, coconut secret brand, and it's made with organic coconut sap, sea salt, organic ginger, organic onion, organic garlic, organic cayenne pepper. And I think that was it. I think that was it for extras. I hope so. I don't know. Somebody who watches this video back and catches it on the first part, maybe you can add it into the Facebook group. But yeah, I think that was it. Oh, and I added agave syrup instead of the maple syrup. So I'm just rough chopping this plantain up, just like so. But yes, hello, Vicky. Hello, my lovely. I'm rooting for you and your connection to be perfect. Thank you. You know all about the connection woes, don't you? When you're in at home in Wisconsin. I'm in a car in California and you look and sound perfectly clear. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to hear that because it's been a journey, hasn't it, people? It's been a journey. Oh, yum. I want to make plantain chips. Yes, you can totally make these in your dehydrator and make up some plantain chips. Absolutely. So I'm just going to add that in to the bowl. Hi, Duda. I am here. Oh my gosh. Plantain is your fave. I love you, Vicky. I love you. So I'm just adding this all in like so. So just like so. Oh, pardonnez-moi. Pardonnez-moi. I did not realize. Okay, so we've got look at that big bowl of veggies. Look at that big bowl of deliciousness, and we're not even done yet. So what I'm going to add in now is I'm going to get some green onions. I'm going to add in some pickled jalapenos. How's everybody doing? How are we all doing? How's California, Vic? How is Cali, girl? Hey, Judith. Oh my goodness. Judith, was it you that sent me the tomato recipe? The recipe for tomato soup? I think it was you, wasn't it? But I will pull that up for the class because somebody was looking for a soup recipe. It looks amazing, right? Oh my gosh. It is like, I'm so excited. Let me get the green onion. And the jalapenos. And, oh, I have mushrooms too. Yes. Yes. This is going to be a good chili. What else do I have in this delicious fridge of mine? Oh, I think that should do it. Alrighty. So I love a lot of green onion in my raw vegan food. So I'm just going to take 4 of these delicious. Look at how beautiful these are. Isn't that gorgeous? It is awesome. Oh gosh, is it ever? It was me looking for, yes, you were looking for a soup recipe, and it was Judith that sent it to me. I told you about putting coconut in with your buckwheat base. That's correct. That is correct. And we've been loving that as well. So I'll get that soup recipe going next. Also, I missed the hemp seed ranch recipe. If you could post that, I missed it. I'm not sure who posted it. That is posted in the, Kathy, are you in the Facebook group? Because that is posted in our the Real Juicy Detox Facebook group right here. Yes, Cheryl. Hey, girl. This is going to be magical with love. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Not me for the tomato soup. Okay. It wasn't you with the soup. Okay, but I'll find it. I will find it. It's not that far down. And Judith says, when you are late, I can watch live from Australia. Yay. I have a question. Was going through the Dr. Morse book and came across what that we can have black rice. Is that right? Yes, I did see that. On occasion. On occasion. Okay, yes. So you are there? Okay, good. Yes, it is posted in there. So I'm just going to wash these off. And I found these baby Bellas in my fridge. Well, I found them because I put them there. I'm going to chop some of those up as well. That will also give it a nice, oops, a nice texture as well. I hope. It will. It will for sure. And the other thing that you can do is that once you have this all mixed together, you can also lay it out on the dehydrator. I'm just looking, it's almost 4 o'clock. So I'll be able to lay this out for a couple of hours on the dehydrator tray. That will kind of give it a slow roasted kind of feel to it. And I should get a bigger knife for this. So I think that that would add a really interesting, almost cooked-like texture. So that is what we're going to do. This is the kind of thing that you can also add onto pizza, our raw vegan pizza dough. Or if you had any of those, that same buckwheat dough, and you cooked it into a tortilla, that would also, this would also be a perfect kind of taco filling. Really, really good. This is, that's what I love about these recipes, right? They can be so versatile. And one day you can have it as a pizza topping. The next day you could have it as a salad with a big, a big array of beautiful chopped lettuces and baby greens, that kind of thing. The next day you could have it as tacos. Just change up the sauces that you use on it, change up the condiments that you use, so to speak. You can really make this very versatile for your family so that you're not always cooking every single day. Look at what a big bowl this is. This is a big ass bowl of vegetables, right? Be versatile, be smart, be creative. Don't be stuck in just one thing. Okay, honey. It's your anniversary? Oh my God. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. So I've got some pickled jalapenos here. And these are mild. These are mild, but they have a beautiful tanginess from the pickling. And they're like, oh yeah. I do not like super, super hot peppers. So this has some heat to it, but it's not like a scary heat. You know what I'm saying? I'm just rough chopping this. I know I'm totally using a lame ass knife right now. But we're just going to rough chop this. And I really think that this will add that nice, not sour, but that vinegary component. What is that called? Is that sour? I'll put a little bit more in here. Kind of like capers. You guys like capers? Oh, I love capers. I actually have some capers here that I just bought. Capers are they're little flowers that are actually marinated in like a pickling kind of brine. Kathy's okay, hold on one second. So Vicky said, and brown rice too. Yeah, so he does have in there brown rice. He also talks about millet bread. Oh, my eyes are a little bit watery from that onion. It sounds good, right? Judah says, right, wasn't sure about that. I do know that wild black rice is completely different. Yeah, we can research that a little bit more. Um, I heard though, and Gabriella says, Judah, I heard about wild black rice isn't actually rice nor a grain. I bought it but didn't try it yet. Really? Okay, so let's just investigate that a little bit and see what's the what on that one. I love learning about all this stuff, don't you guys? Have you not learned so much more about food than you ever thought was left to learn? Just about food and the chemistry of our food and how to have a healthy, thriving, vibrant self. I just love this. Mm. Mm-hmm. What about wild rice mix? I don't know. Judah says, Gabriella, my friend from Thailand had some of that rice, but never tried it. It's difficult to get the good quality here in the UK. Interesting. Okay, so we have our big bowl of deliciousness. What have we got in here, guys? Let's run through it quickly. We've got a yellow pepper, an orange pepper, and 2 red peppers chopped. We've got 1 extremely ripe plantain chopped. Plantain chopped. We've got oh God, what was the size of that? We've got, what is this? The tomato bins. We've got 1.5 pounds of cherry tomatoes plus another. So we've got 2 pounds of cherry tomatoes quartered. We have got 4 large green onions sliced and half of a jalapeno finely minced. We've got about, what would that be? About 1/3 of a cup of rough chopped pickled jalapenos. And we're just going to stir that up. I have not put in the mushrooms as yet, and maybe I won't need. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. That's a thing of beauty right there. Oh, wow. That is really something. We've got one 100-gram package of organic roasted chestnuts chopped up. And I really can kick myself right now for not having bought more at Dollarama, but that is okay. Look at that. Look at how beautiful this is, you guys. Oh my goodness, you're seeing this, right? Look at that. Oh, wow. Yes. That's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. The chestnuts in there, really nice, mild kind of. Oh my God, that is so good. You guys, you've got to make this. This is so delicious. So delicious. I'm going to season this layer. Oh, I wanted to put, I didn't. Okay, I'm going to put in a little bit more chopped onion because we really love chopped onion in our food. So let me first of all cut off this top part, which kind of looked a little bit like, nah, not so great. Come on, man. You buy stuff fresh today. You would expect that it would be fresh today, right? There's a part of it in there that was just kind of like not so fresh. Did I just smell the onion? Did I just do that? What is wrong with me? I'm going to pay for that in about 30 seconds. Just smell the onion, just put your face in it and just smell it really good, Burns, because, you need to make sure it's good. Holy shit. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you so much for putting up with me. Thank you so much for putting up with the messed up tech. I think the next time I go live, I'm going to try streaming it from Dali's laptop. I mean, his laptop is also, God, he's hardly even used his laptop lately, really. And it is not an Apple laptop, which is fine. But I will see what I can do if streaming over on his laptop. Maybe it will be better. I don't know. Oh, I just put that in the garbage and not in the compost. Ay, 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 ay. I just put that in the garbage, not the compost bin. Okay, I'm all right. I'll be all right. I'm all right. We're all right. We're all right. Okay, so I'm just gonna rough chop some raw onion because I just think that is one of the, beautiful things about chili. You get that really oniony, garlicky, although there's no extra garlic added in here. How are you guys doing? Are you all right? I hope this is all right for you. I hope you're getting value from this. I really do. How is yours coming along there, Kathy? I mean, Karen, how's your chili? Are you caught up as yet? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to add all of that. That's a shit ton of onions, so I'm just going to add a little bit, and then I can just keep this on the side to serve over top at the table, kind of like have a, oh my gosh, guys, this is so beautiful. Let me show you. Kathy says, I made wild rice raw. I put it in the food processor to break it, the outer shell, soaked it overnight, then rinsed it, ate it raw. You could put it in the dehydrator to warm if you wanted. I thought it was good. Okay. All right. We'll have to try that out. Check it out. I smell everything also, says Karen. I even smell every piece of laundry. I can't help myself. What type of knives do I use? I used to use Henkel knives, and I do have some there. This is just a cheap Xylus brand, and I love my Henkels, but this is not one of them. This is not a Henkel. This is not a Henkel. Greetings, Anna. How are you, my love? How is it going? So good to see you here. Thank you for popping in and for saying hello. That is so awesome. Like, look at this. Like, just this alone is just enough to make you just go, what? What? Oh, yes. Yes, the smell from this is just so good. Hi, Dottie. Are you ready to come in? You want to come in? Come here, Dot. Hey. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Do you want to come in? Come. No. Okay. I think that's really good. So to this, we are going to add our creamy base. And I'm going to add half. And we're just going to stir this around, and that's it, you guys. This is going to marinate for a little bit. If you want, you can add in the corn. Feel free to go ahead and do that, right? See how your body reacts and responds. And like I said, I am not having any corn in my life right now. I quite like how easy my body is adjusting back to having some chewing food in it. Hang on one second. Yes, Dottie. Can you see her in the window right there? Where is it? Where's my finger? Right there. Dottie. So you're just going to give that a nice stir, just like so. And I think I'm going to add in some more of the sauce, just like so. And just stir it around and just, add as much or as little as you want. Like I said, I realize that this is like a lot in here, right? But remember that you can use this as a pizza topping, which would be perfect, actually. If you wanted as well, if you were eating chickpeas, you can definitely add a can of chickpeas into this. That would work. Look at that. That is delicious. Let's give that a taste. Let's give that a taste, shall we? I did not add in the mushrooms, actually. And I don't think I'm going to. So let's just give this a taste test. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's really good, you guys. That is really good. I think I would add in a bit more garlic myself. That is so awesome, Anna. I'm so glad to hear that you're doing fine. Dottie is the channel mascot. Is she ever? She's a crazy one. She's cute, though. We love her. So this tastes really good. I think if it did have a little bit of corn, it would be more reminiscent of that, chili con carne kind of thing. I think definitely adding in a can of chickpeas would be good, and adding in another bag or two of the roasted organic chestnuts would also be a good idea. Garlic. We need a little bit more garlic going on. Oh, I didn't add in any tahini. Okay, because that was in the recipe as well. I added in a quarter cup of, or what was it, quarter or half cup? Half a cup of tahini. Yes. So let's get this onion squeezed into here. So yeah, this is a really delicious topping that you can put on so many different things, guys. Pizza, absolutely. Tacos, absolutely. Zoodles, yeah, if you like zoodles. I'm not that crazy about zoodles myself. I'm going to put some of this on onto one of the dehydrator trays and just let it kind of cook down a little bit, come together. I've got a medium-sized garlic clove that's going in, although that was more on that was actually half of a very large garlic clove. A little double press. There we go. Get all that goodness in there. Let's just give that a little stir around. Yeah, that is really good, you guys. And you can adjust the seasonings as well. If you want to put more chili powder, which I kind of do, add more chili powder. If you want to add a little bit of cayenne, if you want to, you season it up to your liking, right? That's why I taste it as I go. You're making me hungry, Burns, and it's 9 p.m. here. I'm just going to have some more juice instead. Or if you had this already made in your fridge, you could have had some of this, right? But yes, it is really good. Taco salad with your chips, lettuce, and that topping. Yeah, you know what? I have those chips right over here. These are the buckwheat crackers. Listen. Absolutely, yes. Let me get that well mixed in. And I would also add cilantro for myself. I know Dali, he won't eat it if it's got cilantro in it. So I will do that separately for myself. I think it needs the rest of that garlic. So 1 large clove of garlic in total. Extra. Oh, and the tahini. The tahini, the tahini. Yes. Yes. I also think it could use some more of those pickled jalapenos. Oh my God. This was a big bowl. I didn't realize how much I was making over here. This is a big bowl of goodness. When we put this on the dehydrator tray and those onions kind of get cooked down a little bit, and it's not cooking, we're not cooking the life out of it, literally. We're just cooking it to 118 degrees Fahrenheit. You're talking my language, Cindy, baby. You're talking my language. Oh, yeah. And the cashew cheese. Oh, yeah. You'll make it tomorrow for lunch, definitely. This is so good. This is starting to get to that. My head is feeling a little bit of the, when you eat something spicy, you start to sweat. Well, when you're bald, you sweat on your whole bald head. Yeah, it's good. It is good. What else can I let me give a little sprinkling of salt. Pink Himalayan salt. You can leave that out if you don't want to have salt in your diet. Don't be afraid of just leaving stuff out. If you don't like a certain spice or a seasoning that I'm using, don't put it in. You season it to your taste and to your liking. I'm going to add a little bit of black pepper because I haven't added any of that in as yet. So I'm going to do that. And what else? What else was I going to put in here? I said it like 3 times. Oh my God, friends. Oh my God. What did I say? Can somebody remind me what I was going to put in here? I seriously forgot what I was going to put in here. Tahini. Okay. I'm all right. It's in the recipe, so it must have been, and that's about half a cup. Okay, a generous half a cup, but you get the idea. This was in the original recipe as a thing that I added afterwards that kind of needed it to complete the whole story, the whole flavor story. Oh yeah, I can see why now. Okay. Let's go in for a taste, shall we? Oh my God, you guys. Thank you. I see it now. Thank you so much, Karen. And thank you so much, Cindy. I love you guys. Okay, I'm going in with a little bit more smoked paprika. Oh, and I have a tiny bit left of the tomato smooth base. So I'm going to just add all of that in. Like it's such a little bit left in there. Why did I even? I don't know. I didn't realize that I had put most of it in. So I'm just going to add this all into here. Yes. Yes, Dot, I see you. We all see you. Hi. Is it cold out there? Hey? Is it cold outside? Come here. Come here. Come here, Dottie. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You little fart. What a little fart. Oh, and I wanted to put in a little bit more chipotle powder as well, and a little bit more chili. I just find it's kind of lacking on the spice front. You know what I'm saying? I do like it spicy. Isotrini. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You know, I'm gonna put in a little bit more of all of the spices. So a little bit more cumin. And do I have the chili? Where did I put the chili? Where did I put the chili? A little bit more chili. Actually, let me just stir that around and taste that. Make sure I'm not going to overpower this. Because, you know, that's a thing that the Burns would do. And when we put this on the dehydrator, on the silicone sheet, this is going all of the juiciness, the gooiness of the sauce, the sauciness of the sauce is also going to dehydrate a little bit, and it's going to kind of come together like a really nice glaze almost. Let's try this. I tried it with a spicy spoon, and that tasted a little over the top. So let's do it with a clean spoon. It's getting there. I'm going to go in with a little bit more chili powder. And I'm going to add just a little bit of this pimento pickling liquid. So I want just a little bit more of that sour component to come through. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. That's it. That is it. Okay, so that is perfect. That is so good, you guys. Served on a beautiful bowl of lettuce. I actually have some beautiful spinach that I can serve that on top of with some, rocket, some arugula. Okay, I'm getting full. I kind of want to put some more of those pickled jalapenos, though. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to maybe just leave it on the side. People can put more in if they want. Like I'll have it on the side with the onions. So now what I'm going to do, did I get, no, I'm not. I'm like, did I get my shirt? That is really good. Oh my gosh. Let me just try it one more time just to be sure. It is good. That is really good, you guys. My nose is running. That's when you know it's really good. What Anna Marie says, I miss what you plan on doing with this after you put it in the dehydrator. I'm going to use it as either a pizza topping, or I'm just going to eat it straight out of a bowl, or I'm going to have it as a taco filling, or just on top of a salad, just sprinkled onto a salad, or I can have it with my buckwheat crackers that I made, or hang on. Remember the Ivar crackers that we made last week? Remember these bad boys? Spread that on top of here with some sliced avocado, a little squeeze of lime juice, and some cilantro. Heaven. You can also just serve it in half of a scooped out avocado. So you take the seed out of the avocado, you scoop out a little bit of the flesh, and then you put this inside with more of that flesh that you just scooped out over top. Let me do one. Let's do one. Let's do one with an avocado. This is going to make this a slightly, higher fat meal if you do it with this avocado like this, but it's good plant fat. But you can totally have it on a cracker. So dehydrate instead of eating it raw, or both? Both. This is so good right now. I'm just saying that if you wanted something that had the less crunch to it with the peppers, sprinkle a little bit of onion on that. Oh, hold on a minute. Let's do this the right way, shall we? You can take this if you're going to a dinner party, we're going to Thanksgiving. You can take a whole platter of these. Look at that. Look at how awesome that is. You can put this in a bowl. You can clean up the bowl here, and you can take this to a party, and people would be all over this. They would be like, oh my God, how did you make that? Look at that. Look at that buckwheat cracker. Right? So good. You've got the crunch. You've got the textures that you want. This is so good. But I am going to dehydrate some of it, and some of it I'm going to just leave to enjoy raw. Some of it I'm going to spread on one of the pizza crusts that we made yesterday. Remember at the very end? Did I do that on camera with you guys? I did. where I rolled up where I did the 4 tortillas, but into pizzas. So I'm gonna clear this off a minute. I'm gonna go get a dehydrator tray, and then we're going to get some of this prepped onto the dehydrator, some of it prepped onto some pizzas. And we're gonna get it in the dehydrator, and then that's gonna be it. Dinner is done. All you gotta do is clean up a little bit of mess in the kitchen. Really easy to clean up. And you have meals for today and tomorrow, and maybe even the next day with this one set of prep work that you've done. Karen, how is your prep work going? Let me go grab the tray, and then we will take it to the next step. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way. Now, you guys can see that, right? Awesome. So we have these little tortillas that we made yesterday into little pizzas. I had these on the dehydrator for a couple hours, probably, right? So we're just going to put those out like so. And then I'm just going to spoon on. This is just like, it's perfect because it's the toppings and the sauce for your pizza all in one. Amazing. This is going to come out of the dehydrator in a couple of hours, and it will be perfectly dehydrated down just enough so that it just starts to take on some of that, cooked quality. So that's all we're going to do. Easy, easy, easy. Easy for kids for school the next day. Oh, that's okay. Karen says, I goofed. I had to leave to pick up my mom and threw it all together in the blender. It still tastes awesome. Yes, it does. Oh my God, doesn't it though? You can still use that, Karen, to put onto your buckwheat pizza crust. Oh my God, put it into a nice big thick layer like that too. I don't need this part. I'm just putting this right onto the wire part of the screen. And just like that, you've got pizza. You got a beautiful spicy pizza, that's got a really nice saucy quality. Look at that. That you can then top with more of the pickled jalapenos, some avocado. You can make some cashew cheese to drizzle on top of that or not. Either way, that's going to work. So I'm going to pop this into the dehydrator. I'll be right back. And onto this one, we are going to put some more of this deliciousness. Actually, I'm just going to pour it out like this. I'm just going to spread it out in a nice layer, not too thick, not too thin. And this is just going to go into the dehydrator, and it's going to, can you see that? Really, really simple. It's just going to dehydrate for again, a couple of hours. It's going to make those tomatoes get really soft. It's going to have the, the peppers in there are going to get soft as well. It's just going to make it just come together really beautifully. You're not cooking the life out of it. When we dehydrate our stuff like this, we're still maintaining it's like as if you were putting your food out in the sun. It's not going to, it's like drying stuff, in the sun. It's not going to cook the enzymes out of it. So just like so. And then that goes into and then after this comes out, you can use this for tacos. You can use this as a topping on your salad, but you can use that the same way, the raw version. It's all raw. It's the same thing. You can do this, the undehydrated version, just fresh out of the bowl. Really, really delicious. You have a craving for something savory and you don't want to compromise your detox. You feel like having some Mexican food. Oh my goodness. Some Tex-Mex. Yes. Yes. Make this up for the family. Guys, seriously, if you have a craving for something, give it the flavor profile of what you're craving, but in a raw, healthy version. It's so easy to do this. It's not hard at all. I think being raw, I appreciate food so much more. Oh God, me too, honey, me too. Especially after a juice fast, your taste buds are alive and taste every part of the dish. It's amazing. Isn't that the truth? I could not agree with you more. That is so, so, so true. So this we're just going to put into the dehydrator again for a couple hours at 118, and I will be right back. All right, and let's get this into a container for the fridge. Will it fit in this? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Look at that. So good. So yeah, whether you have it in this rough chop format or you blended it all together, this would make a delicious, a delicious cold soup. Absolutely. Serve it with the buckwheat tortilla chips. Oh, hell yeah. This is perfect as well. If you're going to a party and you want to take some chips with dip, you make up the buckwheat chips. You got this going on. You can make some guacamole. And look, with the buckwheat chips, look at how scoopable these chips are. Like, look at that. Perfect, right? What do you guys think? You can handle that, right? You can do that. You can make that. We did it. I did it in the midst of all kinds of technical issues. Oh, well. We're just chopping. We're just chopping beautiful, live, raw food that does not taste like cabbage not cabbage, rabbit food, which is pretty much cabbage and carrots. It tastes so much better. There's no funky ingredients, right? And I'm telling you, you girls who have husbands who you think will not eat this way because, it's raw and it's vegan, you have not tasted this. This is like, it's hearty and it's beautiful and it is alive and it is delicious, spicy, warming. Oh my God, cilantro. Mm-hmm. So this one we'll put that back here. Dolly does not like cilantro, but that doesn't mean that I can't put any in mine, right? Do we have a kniff? A little kniff? A little kniff. Oh yeah, baby. Love cilantro. Does anybody else have a partner? If you love cilantro, does your partner hate it or vice versa? So you either love it or you hate it. Let's try it with some of that cilantro. Yes, I am, babe. That cilantro absolutely completed this for me. This is so good. This is so, so good, you guys. I know, Sahar. You know we can't cook without cilantro, right? What the fuck? I know. What the fuck? It's working. This is so good. I love it, but my guy's not really keen on the herbs. I know, that's like Dali. Oh my God, guys, this is so delicious. Okay, I'm going to stop. Do I have to? No, I don't, because it's alive. But I will because I'm full. Okay, one more bite. Where you been, Alana? I missed everything. Yeah, I've been live for 2 hours, babe. Don't your notifications work? I'm sorry. Oh my God. Every now and then you get a little bite of something else. You know what I mean? The chestnuts have that nice soft but not crunchy, smooth texture. Everything in here is so good. I'm so happy with this. I can't even tell you. Okay, so let me know if you guys make this, okay? Let me know if you make it. Let me know how good it is and tag me in it if you post this on your social media, hashtag The Real Juicy Detox. And let me know how it turns out for you, because this is like a game changer. This is so, so good. Sahar says, just got home from picking the kids up from school. We'll have to watch the replay for all these yummies. Do it. It is so good, Sahar. You're going to love it. The kids are going to love it. Your husband's going to love it. I've been so sad. I kept searching. Oh, no. Did I not post it in the group? Did I not post it in the Real Juicy? Louise made buckwheat bread. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Oh my God, her buckwheat bread looks so beautiful. No, I'm live literally right now in the group, babe. Like in the Real Juicy Detox, in our group. I'm like literally watching it like right now. In the group. Oh, well. You know, it wasn't really that eventful, Alana. There were mishaps and there were but you're here now and you can watch it on the replay and pretend like you're watching it live and you can talk to the screen. What's the name of that movie you guys suggested last night? The Game Changers. The Game Changer. We're still not over the pizza. Today we are having pizza with fresh pesto and cashew cheese. Amazing. I just put 4 mini pizzas with this as the topping in the dehydrator right now. This is perfect for a pizza topping, by the way, because it's got lots of big chunky veggies and it's got a lot of beautiful sauce wrapped around those veggies. That in a nice thick layer on your pizza crust dehydrates down into the perfect blend. So give that a try. I love you guys so much. It's 4:30 my time. And, you know, here we are. It's all good, Alana. Oh my God, I'm so blind. At least I can watch the replay. Yes, you definitely can. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for putting up with the tech issues. I hope that they're resolved. I don't know. Fingers crossed. Hardwired in, clean computer. I don't know. We're just going to have to keep our fingers crossed that it works like this. And I have my hardwire now in the house so that we have the most opportunity to be able to stream properly. So I will see you guys all this evening for our nightly check-in. And I want you to know that I love you guys all so much. Thank you so much for having my back always. And thank you for being here with me today. We love you, Bern. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much, Gabriella. I'll be back on at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just like normal. And hopefully it will stream just like normal, right? All right, guys. I will see you all later. I love you.